Alright, welcome back to Fallen London in the Sunless Sea. Ugh, we had a bit of a runaround last time. And I think we're gonna have to do a smaller run. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, we're gonna go up to Vanderbright, up and around. Very short. I'm currently having an issue with not having enough stuff to just have. I recently got this big ship, but I'm having a tough time maintaining enough resources in order to do longer trips. Trying to do stuff where I do port reports and things. Gain enough of materials to do other runs. I think I need to go to the Fathom King's Hold at some point. Alright. Let me see. I have trading stories. Collector of stories. His hair is impeccably oiled. His teeth are white and flawless. His smile is searing, and he blasts you with it as you approach. Hello, I've enjoyed your tales. You've a gift for turning the truth into lies. In fact, I think perhaps you can help me. I have a professional need for exclusive stories, ones that have never been told before and won't be told again. If you'd be prepared to provide some, I will compensate you with unusual payments. Spend your storyteller quality on different rewards. Trade a story for relics and antiquities. A modest collection of artifacts from the early days of my homeland for a tale of urgent dignity. They're yours. Story for a map. I have come into possession of an old sea chart scribbled with perfidies. I've not been able to make head nor tail of them, alas, but perhaps you'll have better luck in result. In return, I require a tale of subterfuge. Trade a story for a gift of life and death. Not your life and death, obviously, he grins, but that would be rude, but I will require a story of sacrifice, something tragic and yet satisfying. I will go for some antiquity and relics. You spin a bloody tale. He records your words with a steel pen. Useful. Now your payment. He opens a polished suitcase. You glimpse sheaves of official documents written in Presbyterian script, stamped with an ornate crest showing a horse, a bull, and a stag. The case clinks to get closed. He hands you a rosewood box. The finger bones of a murderer who killed 5 puzzle kings in the age before Nida rose. In addition, the flint knife he slew them with, and the intersecting device fragments he took from each. Unfortunately, the 6th piece, the murderer's, was lost. Okay, I have outlandish at that. And a lampet relic. That is going to get me enough money to do stuff. Alright. Sacrifice my storyteller quality, which I'll have to regrow. But, that will at least help me a bit. Hello? The brisk campaigner collapses. One moment she's lecturing an apologetic sailor on personal hygiene. The next she's stretched full length on the deck. By the time you reach her, she's regaining consciousness. You have kept things from me. You are ill. I want you off the ship. There's a danger when she dies. What kind of doctor is she? Expose her patients and companions to that risk? You're indisposed, I wonder. Ask her if she's been to the Elder Continent. Hint at what might be wrong. You have suspicions. You're indisposed. She stares at you in consideration. You have not yet won her trust. If you cannot do so immediately or don't care to, she will leave the ship. Okay. I apologize. Oh no. Captain, I've kept a secret from you. I must continue to keep that secret. It is dangerous. I will not require you to share that danger. I will remain in my cabin until we next reach port. You will not see me again. You will not see her again. Oh no. We lost our surgeon. At least we got this guy now. Dang, I gotta talk to my people more. Well, that sucks. Now we just have a single lady crew. Alright, let's get looking into these ruins. Not getting port reports anymore from there. I guess the Low Barnett kind of took the place of that port report slot. Alright, we're just going to go to Vanderbilt, and then we're going to come back. As well as take out this one ship here. Hello. Where are you going? Alright, what do you have? Barrel of wine. Nice. Mushroom wine. Have you guys ever seen, there is the original film, who's the actor? I know him from something else. Journey to the Center of the Earth. With that one actor, I forget his name. I don't even know his name. But it's the one with the duck, Gertrude. It kind of makes me think of this with the big mushrooms. I think that's where this gets the idea of the mushrooms underground. Alright, let's see. Got a port. I don't have anything to give this person, I don't think. We're still missing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 various colors. And I don't know how to get them. I will sell a vision of the surface at the least. I'm gonna keep that bottle of wine. And when I return to the Nook, I do like the Nook. Alright, we're gonna go back underwater. See if there's anything interesting on our way back. Here's the rift that, I don't know, a rift. I don't exactly remember what the rifts do. I think they do have some purpose when you're underwater. Oh, hello. Corsair Undergallery. Hello. Where are you going? You've defeated a Corsair Undergalley. Your submarine's lights illuminate dark tendrils of blood in the water. There's movement at the porthole. Some of the Corsairs have survived. Destroy the submarine. The dying and desperate Corsairs will be spoiling for a final fight. You will not give it to them. Attempt to board the wreck. There will be bloodshed. There may be supplies. That's a good 96%. Yes, no mercy. A bright glow on the undergalley waxes and wanes erratically, but it is enough to guide you to their ship. The skirmish is brief. The Corsair's swords swing slowly through the water. Your crew are quicker to cutting air lines. Their bodies are pulled down to the Z bed by the weight of their suits. You begin to salvage supplies. Oh, nice. Slow Barnett again. What's over here? Hello. Oh. Whale bones. The sea has not been kind. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's try examining the gravings. We've done this before. Maybe we'll be successful. Yes, you don your diving gear. Someone has made a palimpsest of the bones. This is not a corpse, but a bone book. A Z voyage is engraved on the skull. From a city at a confluence of three rivers, a woman is at the helm. On the underside of a rib, the same image reversed. She returns. The ancient language is scrawled over everything. Someone has attempted to score out words, but was prevented halfway through, or gave up. Interesting. Alright, what is this depth? Diving suit floats past the glass. We have another putter pony. Hello. Can't get me. Can't get me. I'm in your spot. Can't get me. I defeated a putter pony. The Kanat submarine is taking on water. Through one of its portholes, a lamplight waves frantically. Loot the putter pony quickly. The damage done to its shell was immense. Already the hull is collapsing. Crew's last wishes. The putter pony is lost, but you can at least provide a human face at their airlock glass. Right. Fog on the glass. Water pours into the putter pony. Its tormented metal groans as it's torn by the Z. A woman's face appears at the porthole. It swiftly fogs with her breaths. Her lips move. Neither of us should be here. The putter pony buckles entirely. She is lost. And twisting. What is this? Oh, a light. Sun. Okay. Arise! All right. The abysses increase terror. Which makes sense. Alright, we got some stuff. Check Rose Market. Alright, Lyring Scholar, I have things for you. What do you have for me? Some of that. Got a Lampet Relic. An ambiguous Eolith. Some of these things are made as tools. Some just look that way. A relic. Oh, I see the nape marks clearly. I rather think it was no human hand that shaped this, either. Something from before, or at least I like to think it is. And that's what's most important. Outlandish artifact. This gives me a lot of money. Alright. Some intriguing snippets for you. Alright, that got us a lot of money. Get a sailor. Talk to our dark spectacled admiral. And some small little port reports. Have a little bit of repair. There we go. Good enough for now. Let's decrease our terror. Another tryst. There's no attachments because we already are attached to our mechanic. Alright. There's more. My lodgings. Alright. Let's get some. Yeah, let's fill out our crew. See if that helps us with things. Alright. Our goal is now we're going to be going. Oh, actually. We could. Forward, we don't have a forward, but we could get this. Smear. Discard to pursuit. This fire is behind us. Do I waste it, or do I wait, or... Nah, I think I'll wait. I more so want to buy enough supplies so we can go further out. All right. Good enough. We still have more room for more. Okay, so now we are going to head. You're going to head out to Polythurn, stopping at some ports along the way. Abbey Shepherd Isle, Skirmshander, and Nook. Wreck. There's this one section here, and then I think I'll actually go for Empire Hands. Or actually no, I'm gonna go down the Resonance and then Fathom King Hold, because I have not yet gone there. And then up. Our crew amount does increase the rate at which everybody gets hungry. unfortunately. So that's something I think I'll not try to do. Less crew, as long as we have enough for 2 speed. This is a little over 2 speed. Because they do consume food a lot faster when I have more crew. Which makes sense. Port to port, tea with the factor, got some more supplies. Let's try to gather some supplies. It's actually a pretty good spot to gather supplies. One more time. 1 success. Okay, good. That's actually a good spot to gather some more supplies. Oh, you can also buy some too. Get some fuel going. Right, to Big Mott and to Fathom King. Alright, how you guys doing? You need me to decide something for you again? Give me a port report first. Alright. What is this dilemma? This great ships have been dispatched to Pigmont Island. A chill hangs over the chicken woods. The trees creak in the still air. The age shivers. Do you feel it, hairless advisor? They say a monster lives out here, where even our light cannot reach. Our farmers refuse to tend their mushrooms until they can be sure of reaching them in safety. But we can find no trace of the beast. What can we do? Suggest raising the chicken roots. Burn the trees. Leave it nowhere to hide. No, definitely not. Declare their fears superstition. Best weapon against irrational fear is a good distraction. A party, perhaps. Alright, give it a go. Comfort and company. The celebration takes the rodents' minds off the shadowy threat. By the warmth of a good fire, the vague unknown is no longer something to squeak at or twitch their whiskers over. It may be more bravado than actual courage, but it's the kind that lasts even after the fire has burned down to coal. Alright. We now have 2 with spirit. Delighted. Yeah, that was definitely the beast in the woods on the island. That was a direct reference to, what do you call it? Ah, Piggy. Lord of the Flies. There it is. Hello. Oh, now you show up. Primacy. Fathom King's Hold. Lorcan Pork, named for its most enterprising of drownies. Okay. Let's get a port. Alright, so here we need Shintalak. And we need Z stories to converse with the king. For a bit shortly. Perhaps your zeros would like to take air ashore. An amethyst dream. Captain, I think I might have slept. I read that already. Alright, and then down to Angu. If we can dive, which I'm trying to do, but it seems we cannot. Come on. Temperature changes abruptly. Your helmsman complains about goosebumps. Alright. Angu Station. Ask for mate for help for regret for the sensitive brother. Let's first get a port report. Sacrifice of memory of Nook. Freedom sits heavy on your shoulders. This will reduce your taste of freedom quantity to 5. You'll be able to spend less time in the Nook each visit, but will gain less terror upon leaving. No, I like my freedom of Nook. Oh, I lost the... Let's head down to Adam's Way. I haven't been there in a while. Dang. Ooh, no, 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 no. Dang, I got beetles again. Alright. Alright, now I have a tale of recent fallen. New day. There is interest. Is it their interest strategic, or do they just enjoy hearing about London's miseries? Regardless, they permit you to dock. The day has just begun. The town square, a yellow-robed priestess plants a seed in the bed of black soil. No wonder she patted down. No sooner has she patted down the soil than a tiny shoot pokes forth. By mid-morning, it will be a sapling. By lunchtime, a budding tree. By evening's end, it will wilt and fall. You must be back on your ship before then. Tree of a single day is a hopeful sapling, green and budding. It is a plant in the morning, grows tall by lunch, buds in the afternoon, withers by evening. Foreigners must return to their ships before it falls. Okay. To the south, the Elder Continent and 72 Quinupcian kingdoms of the Presbyteriate. Are the stories true? Rivers of honey, castles of ivory? Who can say? Foreigners, that's you, are forbidden from the interior. The closest most get is Adam's Way, a shouting, feasting, thieving riot of a port. The options available may change as the days progress. Visit the exhibition of Presbyterian curiosities. For the insignificant price of a single echo, the somber showman will lay the wonders of the Elder Continent directly at your feet. Assist at the Amnescence Hospital. It stands apart from the port on the lonely seaside bluff. Listen to a storyteller. Ignore the gaudy entertainments intended to defraud visitors. Pass the street hawkers. They will only tell you what you want to hear. Shun the tavern gossip, most of which is fabricated by the Mithridant office, the Prester's propagandists. An off-the-cool broker has a commission. His client has a task of modest but scriptural significance. He is conducting interviews. Sit by the tree of a single day and let hours pass. The day is young and the tree is still only a sapling. I'm going to listen to a storyteller. The buzzing of bees. Climb the stairs cut into the hill. Sit at the foot of the bee-capped stone columns. They will shield you from the southern mountain heat. Be quiet and listen. Old storytellers share the shadow. The Prester is on the verge of declaring the dawn machine a blasphemy. London's bureaucracy is riddled with the children of the thief of faces. An expedition of foreigners recently put to shore to the west. They went south in search of the garden. They were discovered, given to the Red River. Okay, the tree is strong. Branches stretch over the rooftops. So we're at lunch now. Okay, talk to this broker. An interview with the avuncular broker. He meets you on the balcony of a shoreside coffee house. His handshake is effusive. His smile and cummerbund are broad. He urges you to squares of sticky baklava and a tiny glass of black coffee sweetened with a sprig of mint. I trust you won't mind answering a few questions, he asks, opening a notebook to ensure we are on the same page, so to speak. The interview is scandalously personal. What business does he have to ask such things? Oh, answer truthfully, though it means giving up a secret. Depart immediately. How dare you, sir? Lie to him. There are things he doesn't need to know. How dare you? Okay. Let's go to this hospital. Dusty track. Amnestis is a rare disease of the elder continent, a slow combustion of the soul, gradually baking the vital organs. Gradually, poets suffer worse than most, lovers worst of all. The blistered monks who run the hospital will accept any assistance. Root out a reckless poet. Cellar has discovered scraps of love poetry on the pantry floor. The abbot wants the perpetrator found before they dangerously inflame inmates' passions. Assist in the cloisters, where the monks catalog the patient's dispositions, particularities, and progress. Carry water in the chapel of pyres, where patients in their final throes rave on stone beds. Turn to Adam's Way. Turn your back on the cellar doors. All right, 69. It's just the cloisters. We have the best chance with that. Taxonomy. You conduct interviews, record observations, track the simmering, inexorable advancement of a dozen cases of the disease. The more phlegmatic patients endure better than the melancholy and the sanguine. The abbot commends your attention to detail. The monks are not wealthy, but they pay for your assistance with barrels of fresh well water, golden-crusted bread, and a small precious box of lemons. Ooh. Tree of a single day is flowering. White petals drift across the square. Okay, what else do we got? And let us... Okay, so it's flowering. Let's try to catch a nut. Fruitless. The branch is not far. The nut is too small. Your hand too slow. When it strikes the paved square, the nut bursts into a brief, pointless life. Thread-like shoots squirm and grope for water. Desperate roots claw at the crack in a stone. It's no good. Its strength spent. Shoots brown, stiffens, and expire. Now, one life an artifact. And a funeral beast. Oh, I think it's time to... Well, it's not going to let me leave. Limbs are bare, square rags with dead leaves. Alright, let's try one more thing at the hospital. Try water. Deathbed confessions. The chapel smells like a chop house at lunchtime. You make your way beneath the beds, tipping sips of water between parched lips and holding hands as hot as kettles. In their final fevers, patients whisper their regrets, their secrets, their solace. Succeed in Heart's challenge. You got some stiff. It's time to return to the ship. Day is over. Goodbye. All right. Why are foreigners only allowed to spend a single day in Adam's Way? Unsafe. All right. Well, that was interesting. Might not make it up that way. It all depends on our state of materials. If I don't find a way to get more food, at least more than 15 by the time we, I think, get up to Melting Island, I'll head back. Excuse you. I'm not interested in what you're selling. Not wanting to fight you right now. If I had another gun, maybe, but I don't have another gun yet. Let's head to Varkas. City of Light. Mirrored city where Lightus was always law, returning to Varkas. The walled city. Varkas' tangle of green vines and luminescent fungal flowers, slow blooming around moldering stone. Okay. Let's first get a port. Welcome. The guard at the mirrored gate smiles. Clearly she remembered you. The blue cloak guard waves you through. Walk in the light of Mihir. Okay. What shall we do today? Who do you speak to? The white cloak guard. Sun embroidered on his cloak are picked out with gold threads, the edge jeweled with carnelian. Fungal crater. Her carter. Her card is piled high with fungal blooms and jars of algae painstakingly scraped from the surface of the walls. Let's talk to her. She stops every few minutes to cough surreptitiously into her dry, dyed cotton scarf, eyes you warily as you approach. I have to take this load all the way to the sacred district, and the priests don't like if I'm late. You inquire politely about her cough, and she looks suddenly terrified. Mihir, look down on me. She mumbles, please don't say anything. I have a family to feed. With that, she grabs the handles of the cart and pulls away at a run. Within a few moments, you have lost sight of her in the crowded pathways. What an odd woman. All right, continue our explorations. All right, where shall we go next? Let's go to the turbaned youth again. Let's try for a fanciful tale. Dang it. Perhaps the wine is muddling your tongue. Maybe the fungus smell is too distracting. You can't seem to weave the threads of your story together into a whole. Your hero, a dashing Z captain, turns inexplicably into a drowny, and so you pack him off to the tomb colonies, much to everyone's confusion. Let's go to the guardhouse. Oh yes, my dream of smoke. Perhaps the guards have some advice. The young guard gives you a look of utter bafflement. Dreams, mirrors. She raises her eyebrows exaggerately. One of her companions, clearly a wit, adds, guards don't dream in Varkas. The master at arms confiscates all your sleeping hours when you sign up. The young guard shakes her head. Perhaps you should talk to the priests at the Temple of Mihir. They are well versed in such matters. Okay. Alright, I had dreams of smoke. Tell me. Some priest listens as you describe your dream with growing disquiet. Were you not taught to guard yourself when you sleep in a room full of mirrors? He asks, then curses. Should priests curse in temples? I cannot believe that the Tomas are so ignorant. You assure him you are indeed quite ignorant, and wait patiently for him to finish another, more inventive round of cursing. There are dreadful powers in mirrors, is his unhelpful conclusion. He gives you a charm of bloodied snakeskin and scrap of paper written in an angular, unfamiliar script and tells you to hang it upon the nearest mirror when you sleep. Okay. Oh, I have a lambent relic. I can do this. Shrine of Mihir. His stone-carved form is rubbed daily with glowing moss. Perhaps it is guilt that makes you think of placing a lambent relic among the flowers and other offerings. One of the Sunseers sucks her breath in sharply and glares at your offering as though it is an abomination, but she makes no move to knock it away. We do not eat the flesh of living beings, she hisses angrily. We do not murder or maim. We follow Mihir's tenets of purity and light. She touches you abruptly on the forehead, her fingers hot like a brand. May Mihir forgive you for your sins, as unforgivable as they may seem to me. And let's try for this. Vakasi, equivalent of king, receives rituals. Dang it. He tried to slide through the crowd toward the Angharti. Alas, he is distracted by a pilgrim carrying a broken mirror like an injured child. Best not to interrupt. Alright. Let's go to the inn. Light is endless. Let's go to the kitchens. Alright, so everybody here is, let's use our mirror charm. Hang up by the mirror bedside and hope for quieter dreams. It seems to work, at least. You do not remember any particularly vivid dreams when you wake. You retrieve the mirror charm before you wake. Is your imagination, or does some of the scripts scribed on the paper seem slightly blurred? Okay, it's time to go. I don't feel like I got a lot done that time around. Right, to the Melting Isles. The Mangrove College. Ah, I discovered Dandy Stack. Jack-a-dandy stack. Whoa. That's a big jellyflare. Jellyfish. Too much. It's gonna take too long to get to you. Why is that not working? Is it because of the fog? I I guess if I'm going through fog, it doesn't record. Alright, back here. Let's get a port. And had some food. Alright, let's pick up a passenger. So wants to go to Port Cecil. Gather some supplies. You don't have time to stop and rest, but you can gather plenty of supplies. College members will grumble, but there's enough to go around. Okay, good. Wonderful things. Alright, a nice just refuel stop. Now we're gonna go make our way up to Port Cecil. Food is relatively good. Stop by the Isle of Cats. Got a secret. Alright, save the smugglers from Rock. A small crowd of smugglers whisper beneath a garland of roses. She says, "She's had a taste of this fish could rouse a person." Okay, I read that. They gave me some food. Roses and kings. Sell sunlight. Walk in the rose garden. What use is a key if it don't open if you don't open things with it? The Garden of Roses and Cages. 2 mellifluous sisters unlock the gate. Your key is mostly ceremonial. Before you is a garden dipped in blood. A sea of petaled crimson, winding paths leading to irregular rows of cages, each covered in tangles of thorn and vine. Some of the prisoners inside the cages call out to you. Others mutter to themselves or weep. Few simply stare and hopelessly and silent. Talk to the Lady of the Gardens. Such a beautiful night. I think the roses are whispering to me. Or is it the prisoners? I lose track. She tells you that she was once a prisoner in this very garden, but that she escaped and drank down her own memories, stewed bright and honey sweet. And then I was whole again, she claps, and a laugh echoes from her twisting lips. Or maybe that was someone else. It most probably was. Don't you think? It sounds very far-fetched, now that I say it out loud. A breeze lifts her golden mesh veil. There is a shadowed emptiness within her eyes, where her eyes should be, and livid scars all around, the sort of a nectar-maddened lamplighter bee might leave. When it burrows into a brain, you shiver a little, giving no answer. All right, well, I can buy some fuel. Thank you. Right to Rosegate. Excuse me. There, and what is that? I don't mean to bump into it. All right. Let's get a pamphlet. Don't have anything yet. And I don't have anything to sell. What would be this, though? Another one of these. Stop by Visage. Go away. Alright, let's get a port report. We can't go on right now. Oh, Port Cecil, we have that one passenger. He will give us money when we drop him off, which will get us some more materials. Port report first, as always. Could get this intellect, it's very chancy. Let's explore across Coral Knoll. Ah. Examine ruins, low risk of their bones. You squeeze through the fissures in the amber shell to explore the ruins within. The dwellings are low and windowless, thick-walled, flat-roofed, like those in desert countries, nothing like anything underneath. You find shattered pots, glass beads, and bones all mirrored in amber. Something is wrong with these bones, one of your sailors mutters uneasily. A seasoned woman with little surgeon's training. She's right. The shape of the skull is not precisely human. The arm bones have splayed out like twigs of a branch. Another explains he finds the bones of a small animal coiled together like a knot of serpents. Shapelings, someone hisses. You think that is what they are, but none of your crew will admit to speaking. There's a rumbling from below. You all scramble desperately for the exits in the amber casing, squeezing through one by one just in time. The amber snaps shut, ruins sinking again beneath the waves. The tremendous roar show of foam. Okay. It didn't really give me anything. Chess, 60%. Who's the... I had a dude, right? He wanted to be dropped off? Who was it? principles of coral, yes. Ah, there you are. Okay, I gained us some stuff. Means I can buy some fuel. And some supplies. Now we head to Polytherne. And then we shall head back. Cure the sharpness you've gained at Anth. Enough time in Polytherne and your sharpness will dissolve back into flesh. This will not change your capacity for sharpness or remove any permanent Anth that you require. Okay. Yeah, I don't really like to have sharpness. First, let's gain some intelligence. Put some clay men in our cargo. Warm and flexible again. The blood flows, the flesh bends. Your discipline and skill decrease. Your desire and feeling return. Alright. Now we head back. Stop by Nook. The Hoot's a little too further south. Inquire about the dreams. Right. Report. Alright, you can have that. Anything new here? We're along the beach. Let's take soundings. That doesn't really do anything. Alright. Moving on to Nook. Creature. Alright, freedom. Port. Sample some nookweed. I read that already. Intimidate phosphorescent nodules from nervous nook folk. Ragged bands squabbling over glowing nodules, then they stop with you approach, recognizing you. They know to be afraid. Naked aggression. Wisely they flee. You cradle the precious glowing nodules. Yours now. Passing deep divers, catch your eye, pale, flee, sensible. Alright, let's see what's down here. Something glitters. Okay. Investigate an ossuary of bone. Looks like horizontal ribs lined as part of skeletal remains hang from them. Morbid anthropology. Placing is deliberate. The bodies are firmly attached. An old ritual from an earlier age of Nook, you cannot tell, but it is a matter that London's eminent scholars will no doubt be interested to debate, at least until the brandy runs out. Okay, I have done this before. Nothing glimmers. 58%. A revolting discovery. You push towards the tear through the flesh cavity. Behind, 100 child-sized maggots infest it, eyeless, bleached white, burrowing in with their teeth. In the middle of their number is a skeleton, picked clean, lit by a cluster of discarded nodules, and something else glints in the light, polished gems of no use to these monsters. With careful movements, you navigate the maggoty boil and collect them. At least 100 echoes worth, you estimate. Nice. see if there's anything else down here. Still good with nodules. Try again. Yes. Very good. Alright, I have 1 moment left. Let's gaze through the maw. And I'll sample some more nookweed. Right. Let's return. Oof, my tear went up super high. So maybe I should have done some stuff at Angle. I spent more time in the Nook, but at the cost of getting more scared. At least we can buy some stuff now. Here we go. Should be enough to comfortably get us back. All we need is a foxfire candle. And then we can get some more stuff for our sleepless, tireless mechanic here. Which, by the way, how you doing, buddy? One thing I need to do is increase my irons. Right, I did send, or maybe I didn't. Okay. Let's get a port report. Shop's open. Port to port, nothing else. Abbey Rock, then head straight back to London. And then I think I will call it a day. Oh, we got a strange couch. Fleur again. Be gone. I will not entertain you. Almost back home. You are persistent. Look at him. He's hanging around. It's revenge for the other one. Jeez, this thing is like following me. Alright, now it broke off. Home. A decent exploration. Alright, search. I have nothing. What do we have? Alright, I got some things for you, Mr. Missive Alarming Scholar. You can have all these. I'm not going to deliver the Clayman just yet. Alright, actually before I do that, I need to do this. 1 foxfire candle. Stop by Hunter's keep. And I am going to get a snake trap. What am I missing? Oh, I need supply. Dang it. Okay, fine. I think that's how I'll end this this episode. It'll run a little long, but that's okay. I just want to do that one thing at the Hunter's Keep. Alright. Spectacles. Ports for you. repair hull. Now I'm going to do a long haul. There we go. Now we are fully fitted. Now we can go, this will be a trip. Deliver many things. Many ports. But we will do that after. Right now I'm just going to stop here. I think next time I'm going to go. I need to do the ports along this edge. I haven't really gotten to them too much. And now we have enough supplies, I believe. Alright, let's excavate that cellar beneath the Hunter's Keep. It takes a full day to clear away sufficient ruins to reach the cellars. In the deepest sub-cellar, your candles illuminate a litter of tumbled stones, the remnants of a temple. Signs on the stones have a Caganian look. The pool at the cellar center is almost dry. The remaining water there seethes oddly in candlelight. Alright, this is pretty much the same as it was. Now I have a serpent trap. Into the ruins? Nothing. Alright, you must sleep. I have a thing for you. Allow mechanic to enjoy his sleep. Yes, and then stuff happens, and we get beer catch box filled with very angry dream snakes. Beer. Now, I don't remember what's the next thing we have to do with that. I'm thinking... Let me see here. Ah, yes, learning about you. Yeah, but what do I do next, though? Yeah, objectives. Here we go. Okay, secret find Frost found in the north and retrieve the mechanic's secret from the penultimate chamber. Dang it. I was so close. I had a secret somewhere and the Finger Kings couldn't go. But, okay, for that... We are going to need to make sure our tear is super, super low before we get in there. And to do that, I think we'll first need to make sure it's low. And then a lot of money, get it low, and then go through that chamber. Or we increase our stuff in order to get through without losing stuff. Rescue ransom from wisdom. Okay, so then we also have to go to wisdom and get this guy. But that's gonna have to be a bit more... Anywho. We'll do that at another time. No, I think we're going to do one big route to gain some money with port reports and extravagant stuff. Gain enough to get an aft gun and maybe another ship upgrade. slowly but surely. Oh, we lost somebody. How do we lose somebody? Anywho, that's going to be it for me now. And I'll see you guys next time. Ciao, ciao.